Yo, what up, y'all? Salute, salute, salute. All right, so I'm back. Police just released documents on King Von. Um, Chicago police released documents that confirm King Von murdered one of Chicago's most notorious killers, a female named Ki. Let me just show y'all something real quick. So this is the document right here. Um, I left a link for you guys in the bottom if you guys want to read the actual files, right? So this is the narrative. Witnesses related that the victims were at the location of 6451 South Eberhart, at which time an unknown M1 wearing a gray hoodie and blue jeans approached the victims. Male victim. A male, one male. The unknown offender then produced a handgun and began firing in the direction of the victim, striking all three. The unknown offender then was observed entering an unknown vehicle, making good his escape. Victim number one, Jakira Barnes, a documented gangster disciple, sustained multiple gunshot wounds and was transported to Northwestern Memorial, where she was pronounced by Dr. Crandall at 17:43 hours. Victim number two, they blanked the name out, sustained one gunshot wound to the right foot and was transported to St. Bernard Hospital. They blank out victim number three, a documented gangster disciple, sustained gunshot wound to the right knee, lodged. 45 caliber shell casings were recovered along with two spent rounds. PODs 44.6 and 11.46 were located and have been requested. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, let's read on what they're saying. Okay, so here it goes. Jakira Barnes, affiliation, Gangster Disciples, St. Lawrence Boys, injury description, fatal gunshot wound to neck, transported to Northwestern Memorial Hospital, 233 East Superior, date of birth, January 21st, 1997. All right. Man, this crazy, man. And the crazy thing is that Vaughn is gone, but basically, I don't know if the police are releasing this information to give them some type of leeway, uh, give them some type of leeway as far as room for not taking the blame for not hurrying up and finding out all the ramifications around the case. A lot of the times, the police already know what's going on with the case, and they just taking their time, right? Weapon description: offenders unknown, make and model a 45 caliber handgun, which has not been recovered. A vehicle info: offenders unknown, make, model, dark color vehicle, no plate information. Wow. It says offender number one, Dayvon Bennett, 5'7" to 5'9", black male, 20 years of age. Days after the fight, King Von took a particular liking, Ki, and attempted to romance her to no avail. Wow, this is crazy, man. And this is her. This is her right here. This is her. This is the girl, the famous girl, gangster disciple that they're saying that King Von killed back in 2020. This is the girl that they're saying that he killed. They're saying in the documents that he lied about wanting to be with her so he can get close to her and basically do what was needed to be done. Um, it's it's unfortunate, man. Now this is the crazy part. Let me show you. They have the full documents. I left it down here in the description of the video so you guys can see exactly what the documents state. But it's just crazy. Like more information keep coming out. It's really messy, very messy. To think that they're still going to keep bringing up information from him because it's the thing. As much as we as a community in the hip hop community, the black culture, the hip hop culture, as much as we want to say rest in peace, which we will say rest in peace because a soldier has been fallen. A soldier has fallen but never forgotten. We say rest in peace, King Von, but now police want to put a certain type of light on him to say, you know what, even though he was killed, he also was a killer himself. And that's kind of messy on behalf of the police, but at the same time, this is what they do. This is what they do. And not only just say it, but publicly release documents. Like there's tons of documents. As a matter of fact, let me just share the documents. Let me just share this with y'all so y'all can physically see what I'm talking about. It's a redaction. Okay, here we go. 351 pages of information. This is insane. It's insane. 351 pages of documented information to explain exactly what happened on that specific day. Look, 351 pages. Attached for your review and approval is the closing report and case file describing the investigation of the above referenced homicide. This investigation was reviewed by the undersigned and Lieutenant Osvaldo Valdez of Area Central Violent Crime Unit. The analysis of the investigation supports the findings that the victim was killed by the listed offender, wow, Dayvon Bennett. IR number 1967237. Felony Review Unit has reviewed the investigation and they concurred that the investigation positively identified the offender. For reasons specified in the report, they felt they would be unable to meet their burden of proof in court. Therefore, the lodging of murder-related charges were rejected. It should be noted that on July 30th, 2014, Bennett was subsequently charged with first-degree murder, recorded under HX 281542, and that he shot and killed Stuckey Malcolm. They're just letting all this information go. Okay, this is the joint we had. This is the one I just read from the hospital. David Bennett, which would be Mr. Vaughn. Look at this. Involved personnel: Arthur Lee. This is ridiculous. I don't want to sit here and detective assigned Scott E. Rife, Paul S. Giliardo, wow, and Chicago Police Detective Sean D. McGavick. That's crazy. So this is a lot, man. The police, Cook County Hospital, Stroger Hospital, Harrison Street. This is crazy, man. But either way, man, I'm just keeping you guys on point, letting y'all know what happened, man. This is really, y'all can leave y'all comments or anything like that y'all want. It's just really messy, man. This is really sad, man. It's sad that, you know, his family has to even go through this for the fact that he's gone. Like he's gone. You know what I mean? Um, let's go through this and see some more. Make sure you guys hit that share button, hit that like button. Any questions you guys have, feel free to leave them. I'll put them up on the screen. If you guys want to call up, you can do that as well. Just let me know. I'll leave the call up number. Okay, let me see this. It's a lot of information here. Criminal history, interview, inmate report. Okay, let's see what they got. It's a lot of paperwork. Arrival: observed Jakira Barnes lying on front steps of the above residence, who has sustained multiple gunshot wounds to victim's upper body. RRS observed victim lying inside the residence with one gunshot wound to his right foot. Notified EMS and requested for ambulances. Obtained victim's info and spoke to witnesses. Witnesses related to ROS that unknown offender stepped out of a vehicle, a Pontiac Bonneville, maroon dark colored vehicle, parked at the corner of 65th and Eberhart. Unknown offender approached victim at above address, brandished a blue steel semi-automatic handgun, and fired multiple shots at victims. Offender then ran back to the vehicle, and the vehicle fled eastbound on 65th. Prior to relocating to the hospital to speak with victims, ROS were notified that 224 was assigned a person shot that occurred at 64th and Eberhart. This victim sustained one gunshot wound to the right knee, but fled immediately after the shooting. And it's crazy to hear that. To be shot, for a victim to be shot, this is going to cause more strife. It's sad, right? It's sad because Right. You're absolutely right, Dante Sims. You're absolutely right. Salute to Dante Tsunami Sims. Make sure you guys share this. Make sure you guys like it. And anything you guys want to say, please feel free to put it there. I'll put it up on the screen. So to piggyback off of what Dante said, the reason why it causes more strife, and the police know that, because now they're pinning the murder of a known GS affiliate on King Von in police documents. They're doing that in police documents. And anytime you're in the hood, you know. If a person comes home, if something happens in the hood, if they put a lie on somebody and say, this is just what happened, they're going to say, produce paperwork. If the police are producing paperwork that concurred their investigation of this known GS9 member, KI, the police are literally causing beef after both of them are gone. Vaughn is gone, KI is gone. The police know what they're doing. They want to cause more static because now if they cause more static, that's more arrests for them. They get a chance to clean up the neighborhood. But if it was me and I could sit there and talk to people, I would let them know, listen, man, we gotta chill, man, because these people built livelihoods around locking us up. Do you understand how these cops groom their kids, daughters, sons? They groom them. These kids grow up and say, you know, I'm going to be a cop like my dad. I'm going to be a detective like my dad. I'm going to be undercover like my dad. I'm going to go through the ranks and make it big like my grandfather or my uncle. And they commit. Their life is committed to catching gangs, large groups of criminals, known hitters, hitmen, and they commit their life to it. Like it's like a 24-hour day job. They lose wives over it. They leave their families. These cops are dedicated to locking up criminals and locking up gangsters and locking up people that they consider are bad. So if it was me and I was able to sit back and to have a conversation with everybody from Chicago to GS9 to all these different people, if I could sit and have a conversation with them, I would tell them, yo, don't even think about doing anything, man. Please just leave it alone. Live, keep living, man. Don't go. Don't put yourself in a position to get killed. If people need you, your family needs you. Continue to get money. Stop shooting at each other, man. Stop busting shots at each other. Let's not even talk about each other in the music videos. That's what I would say to them because I can see the setup from right here. It's a clear setup. This is a clear setup. They release these police documents. The gangs hear what's going on. They get word of it. However, they get word of it, and now they go to war. And come on, come on, man. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all as always. Love, life, and loyalty is the motto. Stay safe, stay real, and stay true. You rock me, I rock with you. In the description of this video, you guys will be able to find the full documents if you guys want to read them. Like I said, it's 351 pages. I don't know if you guys are going to read all of it, but you guys can see the main documents here. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna have people saying to you, "Oh, where'd you get this video from? Or where'd you get this information from?" So the link to the actual drive, it's a Google Drive file too. The link to the file is actually there, so you guys can check that out and look at that whenever you guys are ready. But yeah, man, y'all be easy, man. Give me a few seconds. I'll be back with some more news, keeping y'all busy. It's raining today, crazy on the northeast. I don't know what it's looking like everywhere else, but it's definitely torrential downpour. Love, life, and loyalty is the model. Stay safe, stay true. You rock me, I rock with you. Give me a second, y'all. I'll be right back. Peace.